What's up, guys? Welcome back to Love and Culture. And today we have a very special guest. I have my co-host.
What's up?
Hey, thank you for taking time to be on the podcast. And then we have two special entrepreneurs, creatives. I don't even need to introduce these people. They're well known in the 822, but they're going to introduce themselves. Who we have here today?
Hi, Krista, Cruz.
Stig the artist.
Thank you all for coming out. As the viewers could see, we have some special up on the table and all that. But before we get into all the
What we there? We are in Bricks
Bricktown.
and Books
Correct.
today, people, and of course we have our wonderful setting. The hosts are great. The drinks are great. I had this nice coconut matcha, which just hit the spot. And I don't reader. I love books. I don't know if you nerdy like that, but I nerdy like that.
I usually use the soft copy ones then.
See, this is why we don't hear me already. But I'm April. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for being here. I feel like Belma Pan take over the show this morning. So yes. I know I said morning just now. I used to depend on different
Yeah. I know. We get you out your comfort zone, but that's cool. But the main question for today, right, is dating creative people exciting, exhausting, or both? You still gonna laugh on that. I mean,
Both. I have both. After it, probably both. Probably both.
I mean, the 90-day fiance.
Can't forget all about that shit.
You know something? When we said that you met a come on the show, I said, but we all saw. We all saw what it was
I
like.
forget about that.
The entire world sees, bro. The entire world sees. But we'll jump into that. All right, so before we begin and we get into all the nicer topics, Stig, give me a little introduction by yourself. I think Belize said that you're the drop on album, all these things. Give me a little rundown.
My name is Stig the artist, been the greatest. I'm a billionaire out of Belmopan. I'm f***ing around. Now I'm Stig the artist from Belmopan. I've been doing music for how many years? I don't even know. But I always represent Belmopan, Belize. I got an album coming soon entitled Stig. I think it's about time. July 24th.
July
I noticed
24th.
you cut your hair to what happened.
Yeah,
Is this an embodiment of a new persona that is Stig?
Not a persona. What you see is what you get. But I'm in a new chapter of my life for sure. Cut off a lot of bad habits, a lot of bad people, a lot of bad stuff. So I'm just trying to be the best version of myself.
So cutting the hair was a metaphor of all of that?
Something like that. Yeah, for sure. Plus I'm tired of the long hair, man.
You know.
Hard to maintain.
And hard for maintain and run
For
at
sure,
the same time.
for sure. So yeah.
All right.
And Krista?
Hi, as mentioned, I'm Krista. I'm a small business entrepreneur. I'm the owner of Belleza by Cruz Cosmetics, which is a natural and organic skincare line. I also have a product photography / content creation company that works with small businesses. And I'm also the owner of Wayag Belize, that I'm here to talk about today, which is a single serve wine by the glass imported from Australia.
You could write my intro next time, guys. What the fuck is going on?
Hey,
Jeez.
hey, so we have
Because you also failed to mention.
I swear.
Yeah. So guys on the table, I'm gonna try the introduction. So today we have, I'm gonna go with his first. We have Etrevu, the verse, Raspberry by Stig the artist, right? Stig, give it the inspiration behind this. What kind of wine is this?
So this is sparkling wine. Some people would say champagne, but it's not made in Champagne, France. So it's a sparkling wine. I partnered with Winesmith JSL Wines, Joseph, big up yourself, and they made me my own sparkling wine. It's raspberry infused, 11.5% alcohol, guys, so it will get you fucked up, for sure.
Yes.
Hold on, so what kind of vibe that? What kind of vibe that? When Belize say Etrevu, what kind of vibe do I expect that if I drink?
Well, I won't say it's a girly drink, but I know the ladies.
More elevated.
Yeah, a little more elevated drink. The ladies love it for sure. But like I said, it will get you messed up. When I was drinking, bro, we would be popping bottles after bottles. Okay, really nice.
But Stig, like you, okay, the artist that is Stig, right? All of a sudden decide he going into wine. What happened with that?
So I used to work with a couple other brands in Belize, and this guy who's a winemaker in Napa Valley here in California. He's a Belizean winemaker. He's like, yo, you ever thought about having your own drink? And the idea wasn't to have a wine, The idea was to have something similar to like Overdrive and Rude Boy. But, that's not the route I wanted to take. So he's like, what about wine? I'm like, we could try. So he sent a bunch of samples. Me and my closest friends, we sat down, me, Krista, Perf, a bunch of Passe. and we tried a bunch of samples, and I love the raspberry.
This was the winner.
You know, I was like, yo, this is it.
This
This is
was
it.
the winner.
So, picking a name was a problem, and then one of his buddies mentioned, wifey buddy, he mentioned Etrevu, and it means to be seen. I was like, I like that, and
Yeah,
it just
love that
roll
too.
good off the tongue. So,
Yeah.
But
Etrevu.
I like, so I mean, we know you, we know Stig, we got the Etrevu. And you know, no shade, no tea, so like you're wine. This is,
Gotta have my back.
so okay, one thing I love about this show right now, Belma Pan take over, and I'm very appreciative of that.
Right.
I'm very proud of it. I'm trying to get it somewhere else. But, so I saw these in a store in Belmopan, Wings and Feathers, and I had like, this is like the best thing ever. It's just, I just want a glass of wine and I could just take it off the shelf. Not knowing that my high school buddy got a lady behind it. So very, very proud. And so Chris, why this happened?
Well, I follow a bunch of entrepreneurial pages on TikTok, and I literally just made a scroll one day and I saw it. And as a wine drinker, I thought it was such an innovative product. It's really cute, it's really convenient. It's like wine on the go. And so I ordered a box just as a sample, just to see what it's about, feel the product and everything. And I fell in love with it immediately. And so by the end of that week, I made put in my first, after finding an investor and work hard, everything else, put in my first big shipment, and here we are.
I mean, it's wine on the go, so like I just want kind of show the audience. I hope I don't mess up something.
No, it's cool. But since you pop that, and we could
Aye.
pop the new question, pop the bottle.
me.
What is it like in this day and age for date one creative person, one entrepreneur, somebody that stays on the go with ideas and make it come to life? I mean, we say 90 Day Fiance, we say how that play out.
We saw.
I mean, I feel like if the man do an album, the man have a lot of time for a lot of things. But maybe you could explain it from your point of view.
Yeah, I can explain it, because I don't talk about the album too much, you know?
Yeah.
That's the play. Man, it depends on the person you date. Because I've dated girls who very secure in themselves and don't really care about what they do. You know what I mean? They know that at the end of the day, I had the prize, but they had the prize, so they don't really care. But then I have a girl where bug about everything I do. I like, brother, left me alone.
Like, what you mean everything? Like the time where you spend
The
at
videos
studio?
I shoot, the way I do, you know, if I had to spend time here. So
The
like,
lifestyle you have to
the
live.
lifestyle I have to live. Like for example, like I'm in the studio. When I'm in the studio, phones off, I just lock in completely.
Correct.
And I go missing for hours, you know what I mean? Sometimes from like 6 to about 6 in the morning, just to, you know, be creative.
Yeah, crazy.
Not everybody can handle that. And I get that too, because I really jealous myself. You feel me? I get that, but
But like, you know, tell them this is my life and this is the way I come with.
Yeah.
Like,
I think-
you know, give them a sort of
I think that they say yes and they sign up on feet
Exactly,
first and
That's
then
exactly
switch
what
up.
happens, because as Stig's close friend, I see how you play out with all these girls.
apart from no, I want to
about to spill some tea?
I want to make something clear. Krista is
Krista, you
actually,
about to spill some
one
tea?
of my closest friends, you know, like my bestie. She was supposed, I could say that, I don't know if I could say that, but Krista was supposed to be on 90 Days, not in that sense, but it didn't happen. But Krista was one of my closest friends, so proceed.
Yeah, I've been there to see everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But what I've noticed, a trend with these girls is that they're interested in Stig and who he is as an artist, and I think they get a little excitement from everything. But then when that feelings get involved and then things get serious, they're never okay after that. Rarely.
The way you describe it is like they date this image more than they date him for himself.
110%.
Exploit me.
110%. I think they all think they could handle the lifestyle, but when it really comes down to it, no. Because it's a lot. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen how girls throw themselves. I've seen girls walk up to him and grab a business.
Yeah, whoa,
they walk up to him and
hey.
kiss her.
Yeah.
They want scandal today. But,
I get that. I see it and all of that stuff. But then does it not make you feel like you are not your person? You are always Stig all the time.
You sign up for it, bro.
My first thought of me say, honestly, I don't give a fuck. Listen, at the end of the day, if somebody want to deal with me, apart from the image, I am a very loving person, you know, I'm a genuine person. So if I meet somebody and I give them that, I believe they will reciprocate the same energy. So at the end of the day, when things work out or don't work out, I know all things work out for my good regardless.
But I feel like that could work for you, where you're guy, right? And you embody Stig. You've been Stig for a very long time. But I just listened to Krista and all of her businesses and all of the successes that you have. Is it that same feeling for you when you date?
In what way you mean?
Like, are you able to manage everything that you're doing and date?
110%, yeah. I have kind of set up my businesses in a way that they're not extremely demanding of me, because that's somebody I like enjoy my life as well. I don't like be tied down all day, every day. I'm not into like the grind and all day I have to, no. I enjoy, and that's what I like about the wine, it sales, you know. Once I drop off at places, I free for a couple days, and same thing with my skincare, and same thing with the content creation. It's not all day, every day. And so yeah, I can still date, I could still have a personal life and all of that.
I've also been here for her journey as
yes.
well.
Right? So I want to hear.
Now, Krista, what I've observed, Krista a very beautiful girl. So I like to say is a lot of them probably got only insecurities, as they should. You know, that's about it. But Krista really, just like me, Krista don't give a fuck.
So you feel like the guys they understand her?
Sometimes, yeah.
I think that it's kind of the same thing that they don't like the attention.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not an idol that look fake, you know, but I mean, I don't even have a huge social media presence or anything, but I do get a slight attention from men and things, and I find that men feel like they'll be okay with it, and then when it actually come down to it, they feel like maybe that me to do something fake to try get the attention, but it's never that, you know. Stig as well, both of us were very loyal in relationships. People don't know this about Stig, but when Stig get a girlfriend, Stig locked down.
Stig will love
When Stig in love, he not text, he not flirt, he not dep on social media, but being who he is, nobody would believe that. You know, so kind of hard. I mean, it's kind of hard.
Which brings me to the point. You're not a music artist. So when you said, hey, babe, I'm busy, I guess from a female's point of view, you could chip in as well. Should his partner understand that immediately, or should they, or how much times do you get to use that before it becomes like, all right, you know, make time for me?
I'll make Krista take this first.
Hard question.
I did try, I don't know, try to put my words together. Well, for me, I feel like we have two completely different lifestyles when it comes to the kind of creatives that we are. Because think that like him, the more influencer artist, I'm more like businesswoman, entrepreneur. The creative side only comes because I have to have a social media presence for my businesses. But
I think you should answer it, bro. You're not a more creative person.
I think it's always acceptable, but I do believe you should always make time for your partner as well. You should never just completely 100% always busy, you know, because then what are the point in the relationship?
Yeah, 100%.
So, but I don't know. I guess that I'm more one for Stig, yeah, because I make time.
I feel like communication is key, though.
But like Krista said, like if I in a relationship, right, and I in love, then I give that person my time. Like, not get me wrong. Yes, I would go busy for Yes, I would get busy for hours recording and stuff, but I still watch check in. You know, I might just randomly call and be like, hey, babe, sister, where to do? In the studio, this, that. But I know I wouldn't like necessarily just go missing and go ghost completely. That's not the type of person
too,
I am.
even when he have his studio sessions, they're not like the whole month he am missing. Like he has like maybe a couple days or a week or something, and then he make time for his partners from what I've seen.
Yeah. No,
shows by the phone all day with their I know it like
shows probably different, exactly. Shows probably different. Like when I do at shows, then no, you know, I got allergic to her feeling, and I try to be that image. So I know to put my phone out, then I'm outside.
So then, if that the case, what support look like for you as a creative?
When I'm not in the highs and in the club and in the studio and I'm chilling and I just need to be Erling, Dwayne Hutchinson, then I want my person to be present in my life. Hear my stories and, you know, talk about life and just be regular. That is my support. That's what I want.
So you know when she go to your concert?
She can, as long as it won't be a problem. You know what I mean? If it won't be a problem.
And has it been a problem?
Many times, you know, so I know. Yeah, I would advise my partner to not go if she can't handle it. But if it's a secure girl and know that this is a job, and even so, I know they out there to disrespect my girl. I know they out there to fucking do the most.
Since you said that, right? The public attention. Do you feel like when jealousy arises from that, is it like insecurity, or what do you think it is?
Probably everybody got some kind of insecurities, but I understand. Because I couldn't date a female artist. I couldn't date somebody and that definitely double standard. I just tell the truth. I couldn't handle that. Yeah. So I get it. I totally get it.
No, I jealous. I really couldn't.
Krista, I jealous motherfucker. I, my head sometimes. Probably got my only regular human insecurities, you know. Not projecting. Not projecting.
Wow.
Coffee.
Coffee.
All right. So as a creative person, you feel like you crave attention too much, or is this, it just come with the territory?
It just comes with the territory. I got a big personality regardless, even if I wasn't an artist. But I'm an artist at heart for sure.
I think like, and this is my observation 2 cents because I know you long time too, all right? Emotional baggage from creatives and artists. I know you put everything that you feel into your craft,
100.
right? But it doesn't always resonate that way with your partner.
Yeah.
Because whenever you put in your craft, you know to give that to she. How you balance that out?
Maybe not in that sense there, but in the sense of me singing some wild shit sometimes. I know one of Belize to sing the most wildest shit.
We know.
So,
We heard it.
but sometimes they don't like that, you know. I've had exes in the past where they don't like the stuff that I say. But you know, it's part of me being creative. I love saying the shit the way I love. So I love entertaining. I love that.
Once the fans love it, you go.
You know, so
You as honest with them as you are with in your music?
more honest.
Okay.
More honest.
That deep. So, Krista,
Yes.
you have this wine. It's actually very accessible. But should your partner, as creatives, as I don't know, should your partner, or do you expect your partner to be like your ultimate biggest fan? Share the flyers, repost, like everything.
That's a good question.
good question.
That's a good question.
I mean, I think we're all in a
Yeah.
space whereby social media and that level of support means something. For example, you can't. I don't think it would feel normal if you had to date somebody and then never repost.
Of course not, yeah.
Shit.
What fun level do you expect from your partner?
Truthfully, I personally prefer to not date guys with a crazy on social media. So, but if they are on social media, yes, I can expect at least one share, they don't have to be my biggest fan, they don't have to be the loudest one. I actually more appreciate supporting the forms are showing up for me. Like for example, last month I had my first event with the wine garden, and for me like something like that, I expect you there. Yeah. Or like if I need help with my sales, even if that just go carry some boxes, if that just help me offload, like I expect support in those ways. Social media, I don't really pay too much attention to all of that and all the hype and all the noise. For me, that just if you really show up in my actual life and my actual business.
So in terms of that kind of level of support, what other qualities you need in a partner?
Where do I start?
I love it.
I need honesty and I need realness because life we are running into a lot of shit. Well, things we know they expect, and I need us to like hash it out, to talk about it. I need somebody that knows what they want, so that we could be honest with each other as well, so we're on the same page. Because if I don't one type of person and you don't one type of person, sometimes people, like even with Stig, people think they want that with that, but then when they really get down to the nitty-gritty of it, they don't really want that with that.
Yeah, no,
and so I need somebody that knows what they want in a partner, and so they could be honest with me if I'm actually what they want as well.
You kind of sum up the next question because I was gonna ask like, could somebody love you and not understand your dreams or your goals?
I think there's a difference between understanding and accepting. I feel like you don't have to thoroughly understand, but once you accept and you support it, I think that's okay, because all the way into different things. We have different likes, different dislikes, different wants in life. And if I might into social media and you might not be, but if that's my thing and you are there with me, then you need to accept it even if you don't understand.
All right, so we're to get into the nitty-gritty. We've asked people what it's like to possibly date you, but how do you feel extending out into your creative circle? Can you date somebody that is a creative? And I don't just mean an artist.
In a creative, like an artiste, in that sense, yeah, I would love to be with somebody who share that artist side and full of emotions like I am, but just not in this day and age, like we're talking about. In this day and age, right? Being an artist in any aspect and being in 2025, ties in with social media and being out there a lot. I don't know if I can handle that part of it. But in the sense of just somebody being an artist and, yeah.
But how is that fair that you're in the public eye and they have to deal with you in the public
that
eye,
question
but
never
you
fired.
can't
I'm
deal?
a hypocrite, yeah. I'm a hypocrite, yes,
Glad
sir.
you noticed.
You could get all the hugs, but they can't get.
Yes. But what about,
I'm trying to... So I'm trying to adapt to it because of this day and age and the people that I'm seeing, you know? So I'm
You know how creatives make their money now? They have to be in the public eye.
I know.
So you feel like it exciting, exhausting? What is it like?
You're asking me my experience?
Yeah.
I done past that stage yet. This is business for me. So it's me, dead ass. I do love making music. I love if you ever have the chance to see how I make my music, you will tell I'm very passionate about what I do. But when it comes to the whole social media and stuff, this is just business for me. This is just I know what I gotta do to sell and to make money and to get to the next level and etc. But yeah.
Also, sorry, just to interject, also I think it's how they carry themselves on social media. What you're promoting online, how you're promoting it, I think that plays into it a lot more so than if you're on social media.
So then can you date like a creative mind like that?
It depends, yeah.
It depends on?
It depends. It depends on how they put themselves out there. And also, I have this belief, right? I have this belief that men are only on social media for two things. That either for business or for watch woman. There's no in between.
Felt.
There's no in between. So I need to say how exactly you carry yourself on social media. If you're following actual business pages, if you're actually promoting your actual work, or if that is woman, you know.
Or both, you know.
Or both. I mean, it's natural. It will be
multitasker
there.
is there.
It naturally will be there. But if every time I peep over, well, I don't like open my phone. But if every time I peep over, something is happening that always woman on the screen, I can't handle that. Like it needs to actually be for work.
I could appreciate that. I think that when we talk about exciting or exhausting in dating somebody, I need to hear like a good story and I need to hear a horror story. So like, what would be your best story in a dating somebody that is like creative like you, and what would be your worst?
I got worse.
I feel like a load of bad chicks out of my head.
I have a worst.
Okay, go ahead.
For me, the worst was dating someone that was not even necessarily an influencer, but way too into social media. And every single problem we run into, have to depend social media.
Boy.
Always they post one quote or one meme or something in relation. To me, that's embarrassing and we too old for that. I can't deal with that. Like that was the worst for me.
This person spilled the tea quick.
Yeah, exactly. Before we even deal with the problem, social media don't know why. And then, like, I may try to talk to that person on time. I say, have you ever met a power couple where they post all their business on social media? I'm like, everybody know they have a problem. How does that make us look as a couple? Weak. You know. So I can't deal with that.
So exhausting is what
Exhausting.
she said. Okay.
I hate that her friend because I know
That's
that.
So you look at the guy different, you know?
Your
Well,
story
they're
next.
worse.
Kasi, me dating somebody, right?
Yeah.
Boy. So, make I clarify myself before I say this. Kind of want to come across as fully jealous and whatnot. But because I had a Stig, that little ego did it. So one of the main reasons why I don't like date somebody out there on social media that because that little ego did it. So I don't want you to out there make I look stupid. You know what I mean? So. You know, like I understand the age and how girl want to post a certain kind of way, and I've been in relationships where it bother me. Like I don't think this person is a bad person, but it bother me the way the person posts, and I'm like, fuck yes.
Like what?
But here's my
That's
thing.
the way they
But
dress
I
and the
tell you
way
something I
they
don't
these
like
songs
about
the way
that,
they play, and I'm like,
But I tell you something I don't like about that, right? That's the thing that attracted you in the first place, and after she started to date you, then you stopped liking it.
Cheers, girl.
Chill, ow.
Damn, bro.
So it kind of goes both ways, like the same thing I was saying about how the girls are attracted to him because of who he is. But then when they get down to it, then I really like the lifestyle.
You better defend this point.
Bro, well, literally got me to say stuff like that. Never said on no other interviews or nothing. Like I ever been this open. It's the truth. It's the truth.
What you must say you like, but when you don't get that, she can't post that no more.
Why?
That's
Yes.
basically.
Trip, my dog. Trip. And
You're a double standard.
but I'm trying, you know, I've healed from those immature
when you
ways.
get there, you have a change.
When I was a child, I used to think like a child. No, I'm a man. I'm gonna put my childish behaviors away. You know, the Bible. But I'm trying to not think that way because even like with me, you're hanging out with Krista. Krista always make I realize certain stuff. Like I could say men trip think she do the world. What do you mean, Krista? Right there, like wings and fellas drink a little wine and they hot neck, brother. You know, but. Same. So sometimes after like she'll remind me.
So you just said the 30 calls, the 15
I
messages.
sit down at the bug. I'm like, that's a chill. Drink a little wine and
Since one or two are like really close friends, right? And I really appreciate that on a con together. your friends, your other friends and so on, your girlfriend and your boyfriend, they know
These
that
are the
this is
day.
a thing,
Yes.
right? And they have to accept that this is a thing.
Basically, yeah.
So is it a problem?
It has been for
It
me
has
before.
been for him.
Okay.
Yeah. But usually when they hang around us, they really see the vibe that we just
Yeah,
very
but
brotherly and
they say that and then they
sisterly.
still trip to
They
me.
still jealous, you know what I mean? Not feel like
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
ugly,
yeah,
you know, so like it's a problem.
Me and Chris straight for a good lead 10, 12 years now, and you know, we bro and
And
sis.
the newcomers
so
can't understand it.
it is what it
There
is.
have been times where he kind of distanced himself a little bit from me, but which has been fine because I mean what he need to do for his relationship is fine with me, you know, like
Same,
and if
same, like, I don't really-
yeah, if he need to distance himself a bit, but I mean it can't cut me off. We're the best friends, you know, so
I want change trajectory, just want to leave it, right? Because we talk about under the date other people, under the date creatives and so forth. But like you as an entrepreneur, right? You said, I don't know what you're not like. You don't want the whole social media to flash it into your face. Does ambition matter and how much is too ambitious?
there's no such thing.
Okay. But
For me-
an ambitious and a nurturing guy, and like almost like a
Well, that's
Parallel.
true. That's true. Ambition is very important to me, hugely. But I guess I haven't been in a relationship yet that they've been too ambitious or overly ambitious, then I should say, because they are very ambitious, but not overly to the point where they're not still nurturing and there for me. Because I couldn't deal with that. Because I had somebody, I leave clingy, if I have to be honest. You know, I need to see you, we need to hang out, even if I had to go for your work trips, whatever it is. But I need to be around, you need to be around, you know. But for me, I don't really think it could be too ambitious for me, as long as I involved.
Yeah, I need an ambitious girl. I need somebody who's more than social media. You know, you have to have your own dreams, and
So what does she work as hard as you though?
I love it. I want to work harder than me, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Me, yes, I need a man who work harder than me.
So you think that like a requirement where creatives indirectly need?
Yes, definitely. Because if we did do our own thing, we did try build a certain kind of lifestyle, and they put in all this work we can do with somebody with us to hang. You know, because that one pissed me off personally. Like that irritating to me that I try to do all of this as a woman, especially they do so much and they try to do so many things, and then you just hang. I can't do that.
So then, like, if you have somebody who work as hard as you, right? How should you balance your career and your relationship? Because sometimes when somebody is just as ambitious or more ambitious than you tend to forget a little bit.
I don't think it's forget.
I don't think it's
they're not-
forgetful,
I don't
but
think it's
you
forget.
know.
I
know.
think from what they say, I think is that you end up with people who don't fully understand the end goal or the final product where you the aim towards, and so they look upon the image but not the end product, and that kind of cause a bind. If that what I understand from it clearly.
Man, I think love, from all the older couples that I look up to, I've learned and realized that love is something you grow in. You should give each other room to make mistakes. You know, sometimes you might just separate and come back to each other eventually. So, you know, relationships are something you keep to grow. And if you do love that person on both sides evenly, then you will make it work regardless. You can never be too busy for your partner, ever.
So your partner shouldn't come before your career shouldn't come before your partner. Should be a balance.
You have to find some kind of balance.
Yeah.
And there will be days the career come more, there will be days your partner come more, and there will be days where it's balanced, you know. So
Yeah.
don't want to give and take.
So is it like I guess everybody have some kind of social media presence, so to speak. When your partner wants more of you, how do you view it? How do you take it? Is it wrong? Is it okay? Do we accept the wrong that we're doing and be like, okay, maybe I didn't neglect this person for real?
Stop and realize, right? Maybe am I doing too much? Am I not being present? Sometimes you have to check yourself, man. Have to. Always.
You check that?
I not upon social media enough.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
You're on
I
national
find
TV.
myself
Yeah,
in those
you know.
situations where they feel neglected because of my social media or business, or I haven't found that to happen yet. So
No, I think that you said I depend on national media, but like I think that people that see national media, April, when they know me, they don't know me. My friends when know me, they laugh at me all the time. Be like, "Oh, you not trip over the stage yet?" Which is like a completely different personality than what. So I am able to step away from that. The minute I get off of that set, it's a completely different person.
So, which brings me to the next point. Attention. whether it's
You just want attention.
perfect song for it. That's like a currency to what we do. And I think, and I won't say feel, I think that sometimes the partners that we have don't fully understand that that's a currency. That's a currency that we promote our products with, or sales with, that puts us into another tax bracket, into another business venture, etc. How do you break it down to them, or how do you explain to them that that's needed? Because that jealousy element is always there, like you said. The hugging thing, that's a no-no. Right? How do you break it down to them, like, yo, this is part of my life?
Man, it's more of a, that person needs to understand. I can't break it down. I can't break it down. I can't break it down. I broke it down at the very start. Like, hey, this is my
you tell the viewers, right?
It's not more of a break it down thing. It's more of a, okay.
Tell it. This girl, you're interested in this person.
Boom, put it like this.
Yeah,
Let's say I slide in a DM. First time we link up. Boom. Care upon lead date. Start the vibe nice. Purposely I create one of my events there, just to make you see, and I keep it very respectful. Just know that this I keep happening, and if you got more events, you know, I will keep it very respectful.
That's a real fucked up shocker for the beginning.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I think you should bring her to a venue like this where it's just.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like I we hang out further. Like we hang out, we go on dates, we start getting to know each other. But very early on in this courtship. Yeah, man, I carry that too sure, carry that studio, make her see the vibe, make her see the hours I spend in that studio.
So she could see how much girl hug you.
No, I keep it very respectful.
That's traumatizing, bro. I don't know if the viewers are fully accepting.
I don't think I do the most when I do out there.
So here's my question for that, right? What is the misconception of dating Stig the artist?
They must think I almost use that word.
Krista will give us.
Yeah. No, they must think, who?
You don't give a king that label.
Girl, Bumboka.
I have seen him be a dog, but I've also seen him be a very loyal boyfriend. But he don't only a dog when he's single. So I try,
But the reason I asked about the misconception, I know, like, if you shy away from the public eye, Stig, you are, 90 Day Fiance, right? But even from before that, you were everywhere, all at once. And you had so much reputation to the point where I feel like you became Stig. Erlin was gone for a while. So the misconception of dating you really is what people say online.
Listen, I'm just very good at marketing. This is, it's God just gave me the gift.
It take a lot for make a man wear a shirt to the face panel.
Yes, it does. But this is my album, July 24th, 2026. Stig, the album. But
give it. Hold on. Never got the shot, but give it a little bit more. It's July 24th.
July 24th.
The album is entitled Stig.
Entitled Stig.
It's gonna be streaming and probably make like 2 million off it.
I hope so, man. It's nothing. It's type shit.
And then, so we have any special features or what should Belize expect? I know you have good tunes for the girl then. So I expect that for you at Thursdays and Shisha.
This album, my goal of this album is to just make radio bangers and hits for the club, honestly. So yes, I have some features on it. This is my first interview since I finished the album. Big up to Randy Sutherland. We spent hours and days in the Turtle studio, Placencia Song Studio. And we made this wicked project, Stig. I have Byron Messiah, I have Ritical, I have Super G, Tanya Carter, and I have Krista, the big soca artist, so I'm excited.
I love that you have Belizean artists.
I have to have the GOATs. Tanya Carter and Super G are the two generations before me. Tanya right before me and Super right before me. So I wanted them on it. And then I have Byron Messiah, that's my dog from way back actually.
So this is not like a one genre album?
No, they're all over the place. I have some surprises on it. I can't wait to see how they were
how they receive it.
They received the
very
album.
different
She
from
had the album.
anything
She had the whole album.
I love it, and it's very different from.
Michael Galley preview on something right quick. Hold on.
We try.
Is that allowed?
We're not.
We unfortunately don't have the rights at the moment.
Yeah, we don't have the rights. But you drop a new album, right?
Yeah.
And that simply means there's gonna be more likes, more comments, more
100s,
right?
I don't see where this question going.
Okay.
So what happens next? With all these likes, these comments, these DMs,
These hugs.
Make I take a picture of it, all that they come.
Should I keep it a buck?
Well,
Actually, let's
Keep it a buck 50.
By big and real. That's one girl I love up bad dog. And one girl to me think.
One burner.
One burner. I had to focus on make some millies, bro. I had to try elevate in a life that way I had to focus on. I try to make some hits for a head top. So when they in the club, not just Belizeans overseas, that way I try to make some stack some bricks and make some hits. My love life separate from me being Stig the artist. You know, I'm faithful to that one person.
Hey, you say Belizean men, we faithful from.
That is it.
we're not ready.
Where is that?
When are we
Netflix
ready?
documentary?
When
We're
I'm
not
ready.
ready.
I believe Belizean men faithful. We're the most loving.
I need that.
We're the
Netflix.
best. I
Nope.
think you see that I didn't even had to probe that out. That we're the best. Belizean Caribbean men were loving,
What's that meme about? Making that Netflix documentary about dating Belizean men. Sit down
Like I
right there
said, she said
first.
you and yeah, she
we
needs
sit
to,
down.
yeah, nah, it's not like that. It's not like that. But since we're there, let's
I think I
jump
must say I'm
into.
surviving
Survive.
Surviving Sting.
Yeah. I'll think you want to tell you too, bro. But let's jump into the red flag,
Yes,
green flag,
yes.
and see what Stig and Krista and April.
And Marcus.
Of
Yes.
course. Let's see what they
Both
pick.
for y'all.
All right.
So I'm going to read out a statement, and you will put up either the red or the green flag to show, what you think about it. Alright? Okay. Please gather your flag.
Gather flags.
You could do like in between.
You have a beige flag.
Alright. Your partner cancels date night because inspiration suddenly hit.
Boy. No.
As long as I did it.
Like Wayne, wherever the inspiration hits.
Yeah, inspiration is with me.
Nah, it depends.
Yeah.
Am I the
You need to
inspiration?
call me and show me the inspiration. You need to make a show me the inspiration too.
No, if you need to work, you need to work. So,
Ooh, your partner writes a song, poem, or post that sound like it's about you.
Let it out. Let it out.
Wait, but we not determine the context of
I'm not
what it's
toxic.
about.
So
Is it like a good or
it really
bad?
does depend on the context, yes.
Yes, cause Krista did say like you have partners when I post certain things and like
Yeah.
what exactly is it about? Is it good or bad?
But
think
I think I read that. I also think because I've seen this with Stig,
I
where
put on nothing.
he writes songs about girls and then they broke up and then it just kind of goes to
Yeah,
shit.
red flag.
You know, so like, should you have done that?
No.
in
no.
the moment,
Let
right?
it all out. Let it
In
all
the
out.
moment.
Let it
So
all out.
I
know you
need a
change
purple.
it,
Probably
I
beige,
need
yeah,
a
like in
purple
between.
flag. Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Your partner wants you to be in all their content.
Red flag.
No. Hell nah.
Can't do
Not
that.
Can't do
doing
it.
that.
First of all, I need to pay me.
What's your booking fee? Please tell
You can't
us.
afford it.
I just give Marcus all of my creative ideas and it come from my commission. So.
I got you on trip.
Alright, on the flip side, your partner refuses to post you because it doesn't fit the brand.
Also red flag.
Boy.
Also red flag.
That's cool.
What you mean? I don't know your brand.
That's cool. That's cool.
Now
That's
we word
cool.
it, man. That way it word because like what?
That's cool.
That's
It
supposed to
depends
mean.
if it's their personal or business page. If it's their business page, I don't expect for them on it.
Yeah.
If it's their
Okay.
personal, then I mean I know that
See,
not all
we-
every day,
we
but
need
why
a-
they hide me? You know?
Yeah,
Need
man.
a little bit more context.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Your partner says the rock no, but the art is going to pay off soon.
I believe you know.
Of
I
course,
believe you know. I believe you know.
You want to repeat that question?
Man,
Ooh, at this big age, I don't know.
Hold on.
The rock no, but the art will pay off soon.
That's
They brought
so nice
no
for
as in, like,
him, and
today,
I'm
today?
leaving.
God damn. You see? You
That's so
see?
nice for him, but
But
I want to
remember,
make my own money.
They had a girl, right? They had a girl I used to date.
Yeah.
Shall I make a say? Sure. We used to live together, brother. And I remember, so you know that you are the top boy. We used to live together.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember the Right Miley songs. And before that mistake, before I even had studio access like that, remember the Make Miley song, the practice song. This motherfucker would have, sorry. This girl would have laugh up and take my thing like that. And I remember we broke up and I said, bro, so watch it. One day I'll be the biggest release artist. This guy take me like, watch it.
He did
So
DM
God,
now?
dog, I remember
In
that.
your
I
DM
always
now?
remember that.
It ain't your DM now?
Nah, she's
All
not.
that we know she true.
Probably.
We're not
Possibly.
Sorry. My bad.
We're not expose nobody.
Next question.
Your partner gets more attention online than you're comfortable with.
What do you mean?
Hey, but then now me problem too.
Yes.
That's cool with me.
No.
That's
I
cool.
don't even like what social media. So I
What
don't
kind
know
of
if I-
attention?
Yeah, it's just, they likes the comments.
Looking at the comments.
Yeah, but she all up.
Are they answering? Are they replying? You know, how are they responding?
Why?
They're.
If their job entails getting that attention in a sense of it's gonna
No, I don't think it's
help them elevate.
It's just regular. You post a picture, whatever it is, and you get
Yeah,
likes to your
fine, fine,
comment.
man.
Well, that's point at the picture. I
I
get
think I
likes, so
come with
I
the
guess,
territory
yeah.
of the person.
Yeah.
Look at yourself.
Point off and get likes.
And I play this.
Look at yourself.
Okay. Your partner wants you to fund their next creative project.
If I got it, I got it, baby.
I'll do it for you, baby.
Guys, I don't know. I just feel, I don't know, some of these things play into age, I think. And maybe in my 20s, I'd have felt differently. But knowing in my 30s, if I date somebody my age or older,
I expect them
to already be at a certain level. So,
But I also feel like,
but not because I wouldn't support them if they're having a down time, then that's different.
I
But
have to also kind of, like, it has to be something that I would support. Like, I'm not just going to give you something because I don't know if you
because I
have
love
a
you.
negative outcome.
Yeah.
I have to really sit back.
you have to
and
see the
think
vision
about it.
as well.
So I'm a omit as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Your partner needs constant praise for their work.
Not constant.
Need a
You
constant
need support,
praise.
but not praise.
I will critique
I'll do
you.
it. I'll do it. Baby, you're the best. You're doing
No,
your
no, no,
shit.
no, no. If you
Yeah,
don't
you
do
do-
your job the
I'll
way
do
you're
it, I'll
supposed
do it,
to,
I'll do it.
I'm
Constant
a
praise,
critique.
though.
I'll do
Constant
it.
A
praise.
need in our crazy.
Every
Support
day,
for your
every
praise.
minute. I got you, baby. Don't watch nothing.
I
You're
will
the best.
critique you. So if you don't want
So,
that
so
critique,
you're the number one fan. You're the biggest fan.
For sure.
Okay.
I comment first. I like first.
you cling
everything.
it to true.
Not good.
I mean, I got it. I mean, I believe them.
What they are saying?
Okay.
Scorpio.
Oh,
I shall know.
Yeah, this makes
Water
sense.
sign.
What do you think about the Drake album?
Iceman.
Type shit.
Hey, hey.
What's happening?
You gotta whisper my
He's
name.
a Scorpio and he likes Drake. Next.
Red flag. Red flag.
You know what I saw?
Red
Hold
flag.
on. Hold on. I just made a lie. I'm April 18. I'm an Aries, but I just want to see what I'm gonna say, right?
Aries, I was still a red flag.
I can't wait.
I get actually. So I get along.
It's the person.
I
It's the
love
person.
Virgos.
Good guys.
I love Virgos. I love Libras.
The best. Gang,
Yeah, with the
gang.
straight, with the straight.
Hey, July 24th.
July 24th.
Okay, good. Your partner uses your relationship for creative inspiration.
Yeah, man. I'm your muse, baby.
Yeah, I could take all the inspiration, yeah. I can be your muse.
Alright. Your partner says their career has to come first right now.
I come second? Okay.
As long as I'm not all the time. Right now, okay. Yeah, because we will have phases.
I not believe you. You know, I'll be right now. It'll be forever because once the money start flow, you won't forget about me. I know you.
I could change my answer.
Go ahead.
Okay, your partner is always at events, shoots, networking,
God damn.
clubs,
Ouch.
etc.
Ouch.
Always.
Always.
Ouch.
Always, all the time.
Monday to
Every
Sunday.
weekend.
Yeah. Ouch, guys.
Get cool. That. My bad. Anytime.
Yeah, sorry for it.
Your partner has a big creative ego but a very soft heart.
What that means?
Bro, sound like me.
Creative
Sound
ego
like
as
me.
in what, like they're bossy, but what they
Hold
do
on,
and-
but like
but
soft
they have
heart,
a soft heart?
like they can't take a review fast and be that shit. That make
No,
sense.
they're just, they're gentle with you, but they're like the man in public or the woman.
I love a confident girl.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
I love her unfuckable with girl. And everything fucking yes, sir. I know, babe. I know.
Okay,
This segment.
last one. Your partner fans know more about your life, on a life than you do.
Wait, say that again.
Just
Your
that
partner
voice.
fans knows more about their life than you do.
The fans
Yeah,
knows more about me.
about their life than you do.
I think
I'm gonna put up the red flag for you.
no.
Please.
I think
red flag.
no, man. I think fans have a different level of stardom though because they want to look upon your history, your full background. They want to understand why you said it. For example, the lyrics in your words mean something.
They shouldn't know your private life,
flag.
but they shouldn't know your private life.
Yeah, but internet sleuths like they're different. Your partner will love you for you and what you to create while the
I
internet
don't like
will.
that you drink two wines now, and this is the truth. I do not appreciate it.
Hey, if one thing, y'all should purchase this that you talk about, right?
13% alcohol.
What we not pop there, Trevu? I'm gonna answer that, Trevu.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Cheers
to the
cheers.
cup, Stiggy. The sober guy.
No man. But
I'm naturally just motivate.
You're creative, so you
No,
have to do
I
that.
love motivating my friends and everybody regardless. So even outside of a relationship, like Krista, a lot of time Krista don't want to mess with social media and do certain stuff, and I like, no, Krista,
Do it.
you that Krista Cruz, you don't mess around, you
That's what my
know. Coming on interviews and stuff like that, you know, that just me. If I notice some of my friends have good
you
voices,
trigger this today?
hell yeah,
Good job.
let's go, come, let's come here and
I
mess
really don't
around.
like put myself out there like that, but I mean, I said why not? It's for my business and it can help with betterment of everything.
I
so.
mean, and so kind of like, I know we have WEG here with us, but you also have several other brands, your skincare and all of that stuff. The support that you get from that partner and so that you need. I know you talked about like maybe he could help you with the boxes
Yeah.
and so forth, but you also need ideas. You need some level of
Yes, definitely some like bounce
expression.
ideas off. I have conversations with. Yes, that's very important to me because even if it's something that they're not necessarily interested in, or maybe it's not their like topic of expertise, I still need to be able to sit down with you and they're like, babe, this thing on, and what you think about this, and maybe and I need you to give me like some kind of feedback, you know.
Segue question. You come home to your partner, you excited about this like maybe launch or this product or
Yeah.
oh my gosh, you just came on Love and Culture and you want go home to your partner and tell you all about it, and he's like,
How amazing
so
it went.
what?
I didn't put up their flag.
Yeah, she put up a flag for that.
No, I can't handle that.
Yeah.
Especially if I like very excited about it and that's something where I step out of my comfort zone and no, I can't handle that. I immediately pack up my bag and go to my Mac and she want hype. So
You expect it-
she want excited. So
You expect your partner to be like when you the drop where you say
yes,
how did it
of
go?
course, they
exactly?
don't have to be like elated and oh my god, but
Yeah.
they definitely have to be happy to see me happy, you know, or excited to see me excited. So yeah, I definitely need that energy back for sure.
Riding on highs and lows, because we talked about the high life, we talked about all of that stuff, but it's not always that way. So what then do you need from your support system?
Which brings me to the next point. How do you identify fake support, real support? How do you cut it off? How you deal with it? I know in probably the music industry you go through a lot of connections.
Bro.
In the wine, the
So
makeup,
I experience it as well.
entrepreneurship, yeah. Like how do you deal with the fake relationships, or when you do what somebody they pretend and you
Yeah.
know that they pretend to your face? Like,
Yeah.
How do you deal with it?
I just polite, to be honest, because as a business owner, you can't really get in the face like, oh, you're liar, and you don't even like me, and you know, like, you can't do all of that.
Who can't do that?
If you maybe,
Who
but
can't do that?
if you have the balls to come to my face and lie that you love my product or whatever, cool, thank you, I appreciate
You
the
could sense
support.
it?
Of course, of course I can, and
I like
it has
Krista,
happened.
I like your product.
Yes, you do. Yeah, she's
on number
Oh, it's not good.
I mean, she never get you.
Yes, I know. I'm just polite, and I feel like as in business you have to maintain relationships, and people will always dislike you, especially in Belize. That's a small culture, you know. So you have to just maintain that professionalism, even if the fake support. Just thank you, thanks for the shopping, thanks for whatever, you know.
And then speaking of like Belizean culture when it comes to supporting creatives in entrepreneurship, Stig, I know, we know you long time, we know you to do your music and so forth, but one of your bigger debuts came when you went on KTV, them duets, right? And cute plugged in for KTV, the remix season 8.
I love it.
We always like note on the comments and see the comments and so forth, and it's not the best, right? Belizeans, we very, very brutal when it comes to these sort of. How are you able to stabilize yourself and just? I know we used to turn off the comments and so forth, but I know that.
Hold on, but before we say that, I mean, the comments not necessarily mean they're bad.
No,
I think
they're
people
just
word.
not supportive, and you want
Right.
to feel supported
But
by
I-
the people that you to try entertain.
I'm pretty sure Stig is gonna say that those are motivation to his craft.
Yeah,
But
that's one of the things I would say.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I was gonna say.
for example, hold on, I forgot your shot. If one of the comments was Stig now be the biggest artist out of Belize. Stig
A
now,
lot of people say
right? You know that trigger you.
You know why I do, Marcus?
trolling.
You know why I do? I go up on the page, right? And I find out who their wife, for example, the wife named Daniela. I go and I say, that's why I done a little bit of cheat, man. Right? Yeah, I see him coming. Then yes, sir. You want to play it, bro? You think you want to play? You have no idea. I like play. I like play, actually.
But in all seriousness.
No, but that's what I do for real.
No, he does that.
Like, I really do that.
He wants to answer troll there, run.
However, on the more spiritual side, for my mental health, I remember years ago, to stick with me, right? Marlene Koyar told me years ago when I made host the show, she said, because they had hecklers and on social media as well. Remember when they used to go, I don't know if they still with the comments live, and she said, Stig, because she said I'm getting nervous and feel a little way. She's like, out of 7 days of the week, 5 days I get critics come up to me or on social media, they try to troll me and bring me down. And if this is something I want to do for the rest of my life, back then she was still doing the news and hosting. She's like, if this is something you want to do for the rest of your life, then you have to get used to it. And something just click. And yeah, that stick with me since then. That was about 20, I don't know, but over 10 years ago.
But then don't you think that partners get that same backlash being with you?
100%.
And then how do you deal with that, or how do you make sure that you communicate that?
I just always remind my partner and my family and close friends to stay off social media, not go read and stuff. Know that you not bother me, so don't make it bother you. Cause like my mom, my cousins, like Krista, sometimes my pop. I really actually don't care.
But at the same time, I think it's really important for you to give energy to that negativity, because it could really drain you. It really drain you and make you question things for yourself. So for me, I just not pay attention. And if somebody called to me, oh, they say this about you and they say that, I say, okay, babes, well, bad publicity, that good publicity, and that translates into sales. So make them talk.
Boom.
True. So, you think two people could share that spotlight? You and your partner, share the spotlight.
I've never had it before, but yeah.
Keep in mind the hugs involved on everything.
Say that again?
Keep in mind the hugs involved on everything.
Boy, I don't know about that. Can't hug up my lady, I thought like crazy.
But you hug up
He
people later, bro.
can't handle what he did show.
So you go on, man. So the thing set.
So, but see, that's where certain contradictions come to play, right? And you're talking about ambition. She have to be more ambitious than you and all of that stuff. When you and your partner walk into a room and they recognize her before they recognize you.
That's fine too.
Okay.
You have to hug up the whole room though. Yes, sir, that.
Only he could do the hugging.
All right, 2 hours. 2 hours now. None of we hug nobody.
Let us clarify. So you expect you haven't found shit for you to date, right? You gotta say.
What is happening right now?
Hold on. I gotta use the street terminology or whatever.
This is Gen Z talk. Let's
Let's
watch.
Yeah, I see the term, so I have to use it. So you expect you to be Stig the artist. You walk in a venue, you hug 100 girls. You're fine shit next to you. She have fans with a male and females.
Why?
And I assume now the 100 males above hug she are like, hell no.
I mean, we look for shut down the whole club.
I really love that everybody pick up flags when they disagree with something.
It's a red flag station. You
It's
pick
just
it up.
like I need to do it.
Now I do want a confident girl, but like I said, I got a little ego. I don't want my girl to talk to the world and to flirt up to the world.
No, you could.
I know, that's why. None of we hugging nobody. No hugging happen. No hugging.
But you know that you can't do that.
No hugging.
But you know.
No hugging. Whenever I say Stig and his lady, no hugging.
No, they can't hug me.
No
My camera, that
April like hug you?
Nope.
Krista? In fact, I don't know.
I know famous.
You know who? You ever say she ever part like wings?
I'm well aware. I'm well aware of who she is.
I'm a hugger. So
I am a hugger too.
unfortunately, but not a
Yeah.
hugger in a way where I like the attention. I just always happy to see people, you know, and they're always happy to see me. It's like, hey, and I hug them, how you go, you know.
Why?
Just
Big
make
difference.
conversation. Yeah, it's a different thing if you do hug because like, oh well, you know, they check me out.
But
and
you can tell the difference too, right? You could tell the difference
yeah,
when it's a
10%.
hug of somebody like, oh, I'm happy to
Yeah.
see you versus.
No, I don't hug them. They want. Like, yeah, hi, good to see you. They're the right there, like, hi, good to see you.
But I think because
Green
Belize
up
is
and
so
girl
small,
together.
it wouldn't matter if you're Stig or if you're Erling. They'll come and they'll hug you.
Yeah.
But that's the same for her.
And there's a way you carry yourself. You know, like I'm joking for the most part, kinda. But you know, like even me when I do, I know what. I've had situations where I dealt with my lady and a girl come more likely tipsy as hell and come try to show themselves, and after weeks, I have to tell them, yo, chill.
I've seen it, and they get very offended. They get very offended.
Women don't like rejection. Men could take it. Men could take it, but women.
Men could take what now?
Rejection. You see, let's not get into
That
that.
hurt the ego far more than ours.
I don't think so.
The minute you tell a man about their hairline, they get upset and then go home.
Uh-oh. That is only personal.
I know, look.
You can carry the watch for me, cause God damn, man.
I can pull off my cap. I don't have a hair
So
like
no,
Your lines on the room.
let's not talk about fragile.
I'm not sure how
egos.
you threw that pun because
I'm just saying.
I think even
The
that
minute. No.
Some viewers, she did throw that.
I'm just saying, bro. The fragile egos of men.
Change your barber, you would change your barber. Oh,
Yo, if you're here, like, who do you about to see?
June, big up yourself, June, a fat boy, and Curlin too, big up yourself.
Curling back the fucking.
Curling bad, I'm
Hey,
cousin that.
fellas.
June trim me right now.
Fellas, there list 2 names that could fix your hairline to make nobody else, right?
No, but you're talking about fragile egos and rejection, right? I think nobody wants to have their hearts broken, and everybody feel a certain way when they're not the partner that gets chosen. Right? Let's just be very real with it. And with creatives, it's very difficult to know where you stand in our relationship, especially when they're becoming successful.
I wanna sincerely apologize on behalf of the other men you ladies have experienced that.
Yeah,
we're
man.
not all the same.
Exactly.
We're not all the same.
I just not put your head on a chopping block. That's all I'm saying. If you're a good man, great, but not swear for all your brethren.
No, I was
I mean, I've had my times where I was a bad
A
person,
little
you know,
vagabond.
and I broke some hearts before and I did a lot of bad stuff, and I
you
apologize to these women. Now I'm a different person, a whole different
See,
person
that's
than
believing
5 years ago.
That's believing as it take a real
A
man
real
to
man to
apologize.
Is it because you're here like floating the Belize brand all over what you're wearing? That's why you're the dollar.
No, but you could look at me and
Ah, you're.
We're retired, are we?
Man, I mean,
It's the
That-
two wines,
that the wine,
guys.
that the
That's
wine.
two wines.
It's the coffee.
We about to wrap up this love and culture. Stig, Krista, say something to the viewers.
Well, I just want to thank you guys for having us. This was actually a lot more fun than I expected. So, also, you can follow me on Instagram, Krista Cruz, at Krista Cruz, and in my bio has all my businesses. So if you want to buy wine or skincare, or if you have a small business that needs product photography and a budget, buzz me.
I want to shout out the whole Winesmith GSL crew. You know, Joseph, big up yourself always, brother. Guys, go purchase on Etrevou. I have my album coming out the 24th of July. Look out for the album. It will be wicked. You know, I just want to encourage all the fellow dreamers for keep dreaming, keep working towards your dream. You know, let go of all those bad habits and adopt new ones, and let's get it. And Industry 6 coming soon.
Well, we could listen to your album, and where can we find the products?
The album is going to be everywhere, you know, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, everywhere, social media. Just follow me, the 24th. We're active outside.
For me, well, I have the wine in several places across the country, but if you're in San Ignacio, definitely check out the Gully Grill. In Belmopan, Wings and Feathers, the 822. Honestly, I can't remember off the top of my head, but you could buzz me online. I only do wholesale, but you can get it from me, or if you contact me online, I can tell you where you can get it depending on where you are.
For sure. So that was the episode of Love and Culture. I'm your host, Marcus K. August. We had Stig the artist, we had Krista Cruz, we had April.
Yes, and of course, we want to thank Bricks and Books for hosting Love
for
and
sure.
Culture tonight.
It was lovely.
It was wonderful. That coconut matcha, my hype. I see Stig finish his drink
Real
and
quick.
Krista drink.
Thank you.
So you don't know, it's really, really nice here. And of course, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
And
guys.
of course, make sure to stay in tune for the next Love and Culture episode.
Boom, 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 boom.